Bennington and Elkhorn North, and so did they, and we both beat Louisville and Roncalli. So everything on paper says that this is going to be a pretty hard-fought battle, a pretty close matchup, and
yeah, and last year again, we're both coming in with two different teams, and last year's battle, it was a very close battle. So the only thing you could compare with that is, if by chance they're coming in with any of the same tendencies, new coaching staff for us. They've got a couple veterans on their coaching staff. So again, if they, have a culture of running some of the same plays or defensive, or anything like that, that would be the only thing that you could maybe bring to this matchup. That would be in comparison to this year. So
I had the opportunity to just basically text back and forth with Coach Hubert. And the one thing he said is they are going to put up a lot of threes. They are a really good outside shooting team. Not as strong inside, but that's not to say that they won't get there, and they won't be there at all. But the three-point line is where they're going to shoot it from. And looking at some of the stats, one of their players has already put up 82 threes this year, which to me seems like a lot.
Yeah, and you said our highest three-point
was 54, I think I said.
That is Danielle Tonjes.
At 51.
Yeah, so if that just puts some perspective in that, for you. So it sounds like they live or die by the three.
And that's one of their girls, because they've got a couple other girls that are putting it up pretty often from the three-point line. So that is something that the Blue Jays are going to have to make sure they do not leave any of those girls out there behind the arc or behind that line unattested. Got to get a hand in their face.
Yeah, so we will pause for the sportsmanship announcement from the middle school, high school principal, Mr. Brad Jacobson, and for the national anthem.
Participants and the officials in a positive banner. We're going to do the national anthem later on when the band has arrived. So at this time, let's
totally live.
Starters for the Platteview Trojans.
As you heard, we will do the national anthem later so that we can actually hear it from the band. So we will get from our visitors, the Platteview Trojans. Number 2, a freshman, Lily Stobie. Number 23, a sophomore, Emily Wiebelhaus. Number 31, a sophomore, Bailey Tex. Number 40, a sophomore, Hannah Tagle. And number 50, a sophomore, Kate Roseland. And the head coach is Gary Wood. And now for your hometown, the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. Number 2, a senior, Danielle Tonjes. Number 10, a sophomore, Paige Comstock. Number 14, a senior, Hannah Keith. Number 10, a sophomore. Number 15, a sophomore, Emma Keith. And number 22, a sophomore, Olivia Pike. And your head coach for the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays is Dave Hubert, assisted by Reese Hogue and Sean Ross.
So we talked a little bit about actually their best shooter on the team, or at least scouting-wise, their best shooter on the team is a freshman, Lil Stobel, and she is the one that has put up the 82 threes, and she is shooting a 33%, which is pretty hot.
Yeah, and as you can see in their starting lineup, they start all freshmen and sophomores, and like you said, Lily Stobie, just a freshman, their hot shooter.
Yeah, she's one of the girls that they're going to have to really keep an eye on. And, in addition to, I think the next top shooter was Bailey Tex. And so they've got several girls that you need to know where they are at all times.
So the Blue Jays will be in their white uniforms trimmed in blue, and the Platteview Trojans in the red uniforms trimmed in white. So the Trojans will win the tip-off. And quickly they put up a shot from the corner. And
Stobie.
Guess who that is? Stobie from the corner was the first 3 points for the Trojans. Comstock brings it up for the Blue Jays. She'll look to set up the offense. Looks like the Trojans are setting up in a man-to-man defense. Pike wants to answer, and she does.
She does. Nice answer, Pike.
Well, you know what? If this is the way the game's going to go, I'll be all right with that. How about you?
Yeah.
I might go to 100 points tonight. Stobie passes off quickly to Tex. Tex hands it off to Tagle. Tagle then to Roseland. Stobie, left-hand dribble, give and go. Off the glass, nope, off the rim. Rebound comes down to Roseland. Stobie looks to reset for Platteview. Passes off quickly, look and drive. Drive to the bucket. Weeble House. Foul. You see who that is?
It's
We're waiting. 14.
14. That would be Keith.
Oh,
Hannah
Keith. First foul of the game. First free throw for Weeble House, sophomore, 5'6" sophomore. No good. Still makes it 3-3.
I got to get back in this. I'm trying to keep score while we go. I was like, wow, I'm kind of not used to just kind of spectating.
Weeble House second free throw, too hard. As Emma Keith tries to get the rebound, and it goes off for her feet and out of bounds. So it'll be Trojan basketball underneath their basket. Looking to inbound is Tex. And she gets it into Stobie. Stobie looks to drive. She goes up the glass, and it's good. Comstock bringing down the court for the Blue Jays. Gets it quickly to Pike. Tonjes, top of the key, looking around. Hannah Keith. Oh, she gets tied up by almost stolen away.
Well, she did a nice job of keeping control of that ball.
Comstock, Pike's up, another three-pointer, top of the key, but it's going to be short, goes out of bounds, but it's saved by Emma Keith, but into the hands of a Trojan.
Nice cutoff by Keith there from letting her do the baseline.
Top of the key. Oh, nice screen.
Wow, they got away from her.
Nice pick and roll there by Roseland. She's got a nice, easy layup, makes it 7-3. Tonjes up ahead. Tonjes in the corner to Pike. Pike gets it in the lane. Turn around, jumper.
Nice job.
Emma Keith off the glass as she makes that and will go to the line to see if she can complete that three-point play.
And that was foul on
number
40. I was going to say they're not going to tell us.
Tagle. And checking in for the Trojans is number 12, Caitlin Gillen, a senior.
The lone senior on the team, I believe.
Just a junior. Might have said senior, but I meant junior.
Oh, I was going to say, I know they have one senior on the team.
Not that one. Emma Keith
yeah.
misses her free throw. Trojans bring it across the timeline. Drive the lane again off the glass is Weeble House. And she gets the score, makes it 5-9. Comstock to Pike. To Tonjes, top of the key. Quickly over to Hannah Keith. Again, Trojans in this man-to-man defense. Comstock looking to drive, kicks it back out to Tonjes. Tonjes drives in the lane, kicks it out to Keith. Keith in the lane, rolls around off the rim, but she gets her own rebound, and it's going to be tied up, but it should be Blue Jay basketball.
Boy, the Trojans seem like that they are just everywhere. They're just really, really quick-stepped and everywhere. That and defensively and offensively, they seem like they really want to kind of push it down on the other end.
Checking in for the Blue Jays is Jenna Grell, and checking back in is Hannah Tagle for Platteview. Tonjes, top of the key. She gets it to Emma Keith. They get to Pike in the lane. Pike kicks it back out. Jenna Grell. Quick ball movement for the Blue Jays. Tonjes looks to drive. She falls down. She's almost tied up.
She somehow got that ball out of there, and I'm not sure how.
And then Emma Keith looks to drive, and she's fouled on the drive.
That foul should be on Tagle again.
Oh, they called it on the shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought it was on the ground, but nope. And it'll be Tagle's second foul, and she literally just checked into the game.
It kind of shows you how aggressive their defense is.
Yeah. Emma Keith,
a little hard.
Free throw, no good. So Tagle will check back out, and back in is Caitlin Gillen. Emma Keith's second free throw. No good. Rebound brought down by Roseland. Stobie brings it up for the Trojans. Crosses the timeline. Oh, there goes that give and go.
Oh, she traveled a little bit.
Yeah, she did. This time,
had she had control of it, that would have been called. But she was bobbling it, though. But she was moving right along with the ball.
Presley Harms has checked in for the Blue Jays. Hopefully we find an answer for that play.
Yeah, we have to, or she's going to eat us alive all night.
Comstock crosses the timeline. Up ahead to Grell. Grell looks to drive, kicks it out to Pike. Pike looks to
Oh,
drive
there
in the
we
lane.
go.
Nice layup. Oh, rolls around, no good. She takes out a couple players and herself. Up ahead as they look to drive. Weeblehouse kicks it out to Stobie. Three-pointer, no good. Ooh. And Jenna Grell
Jump ball, so Trojans ball.
kind of took her out on the box out, but no call there, which I think is fine. And Jenna did a great job of helping her up. Inbound to Weeblehouse. I call this team feisty.
But
Quick
that's a
keepers.
great description.
Just everywhere. So Weeblehouse looks to drive in the lane again and scores.
They are very feisty.
What is Weeblehouse
Weeblehouse
average a
has
game?
2. Oh,
How
what
many
does she average a game?
Do we have that?
We have it.
Tonjas looks to drive left-hand layup. Actually, she's put it up with the right hand, left-hand side, but great choice. Nice job by Tonjas. Makes it 7-11. Three-point attempt goes up. Too hard, though, by Tex. Rebound down by Harms.
She averages 7, and she's already at, she's at 4.
Yeah, she looks like the lane is like her. Driving the lane is her favorite thing. Tonjas looks to drive baseline, kicks it off
nice.
to Pike. Nice job by Tonjas. And Pike being there in the right spot. She's fouled then.
20, was it 23? We
It's
will
like
have
42.
42, huh?
So that was by Conan. Pike will go shoot 2. Pike's free throw is good. Gives the Blue Jays 8. Rosalind checks back in. Emma Keith checks back in. Hannah Keith checks back in. I don't know if you caught in the Fort Calhoun game, but I just decided to name Hannah and Emma Hema.
Oh, I did hear that. I did hear that, Hema.
It's a lot simpler.
Yeah, you just Hema Keith. You take a pick which one it is. Olivia Pike hits her second free throw.
Lauren Gertis checking in. Blue Jays cut it to 2 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in this first quarter. Blue Jays pick up full court pressure here.
Which is good. Let's maybe try and slow this down a little, but
Weeblehouse says, no thanks, I got it.
yeah, I'm just going to dribble right past.
They get inside to Rosalind.
Oh, we're on her.
Rosalind then kicks it out. Conan. In the corner, Tex thought about it.
Yeah, Gertis got to deny her right because she was going left there. She had to go denied her last time. Wow.
It was stolen away, but then knocked out of bounds, but it still will remain Blue Jay possession.
Gertis did a good job on Rosalind because she wanted to go to her left, and then she
denied.
And then she went to the other one and like, oh, can't do that. So
Jenna Grell, top of the key for the Blue Jays. Inside, Gertis kicks it back out to Hannah Keith. Gertis, quick ball mover for the Blue Jays. Presley Harms right on the baseline. Get past, but stolen away. Not a bad choice there, though, by Jenna Grell. As
I don't know if that was intentional, though. But
well, we'll say it was because Weeblehouse was off to the races and probably an easy layup.
Make them earn it a little harder than that.
That's right. So Tonjas and Pike have checked back in. 9-11, 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Stobie. A little push up.
Nice defense there. Because you cannot give her, as we've seen, you give her a little bit of a break, and she's putting it up.
Oh, Weeblehouse to drive again.
Nice.
Oh, way too easy, but it rolls around.
Nice job by Pike.
And Gertis with the basketball.
Way to clear.
Pike, or not, Keith. Hannah Keith will set the offense up for the Blue Jays. Dribbles to her right, passes down in the corner to Tonjas. Tonjas tries to get it into Gertis, but stolen away. Stobie brings it up the court. I'm going to call body foul with Hannah Keith.
That's her second.
So Paige Comstock will check back in. As well as Gillen for the Trojans. Minute 35, 9-11. Trojans up by 2. Trojans inbound. Gillen has it. Being guarded closely by Gertis.
She almost traveled there.
Weeblehouse. Tex with the basketball.
Oh, a little bit of a moving screen.
Passes off to Stobie. Stobie Dishes off a little dish off wheelhouse basketball. I remember from some Blue Jay days. Stobie, top of the key. Just about a minute to go.
Oh, too late.
Oh, it's stolen away.
Nice steal by Tonjes.
Nice defense by the Blue Jays. Tonjes looking to go coast to coast.
And she gets fouled on the shot.
She kind of lost control of it there, but
Yeah,
it
she
came back
did.
into her hands, and then they fouled her. So
That one's on Rosalind, her first. Tonjes is scoreless so far.
and misses that free throw by the foot of the rim.
Yeah, Coach Hubert's not going to be real
Yeah, I was
happy
gonna
with the
say,
free
no.
throw shooting in this first quarter because we shot
We've had a lot of
2,
chances
4,
here.
6, and we've made
Two.
two. Let's make this 3, Danielle.
Tonja's second free throw.
And
There
she
we go.
did.
Makes it a 1-point game. Weeblehouse will bring it up for the Trojans. Just under a minute to play. Stobie. Oh, stolen
Another
away by
steal.
Tonjas.
Oh,
Now
and then
stolen
still
back from the Trojans. Down the corner to Stobie. She puts up a three-pointer. Oh, nope. Hits nothing. Oh, but it lands right in the hands of Gillen. Makes it 13-10. The backside rebound. Dang. Comstock gets it to Harms. Harms quickly over to Tonjes. Oh, come on. That's a reach.
Yeah.
So foul by Weeblehouse.
Her first foul.
Man, we're going to be in the bonus here very
Yeah,
shortly.
we are.
Tonjes to inbound in front of the Platteview bench.
But that's their kind of feisty, tight defense they're playing.
Harms skip past to Tonjes, top of the key, then over to Emma Key, skip past to
And
Tonjes.
I don't like those passes.
Into the key, Pike.
Nice.
Two-pointer
Olivia.
from the baseline. Makes it 12-13, and the clock will run out. So after 1 quarter of play, we have a 1-point ball game. Blue Jays just trailing by 1, 12-13. Well, I think your pregame talk kind of nailed it, Suzanne.
Yeah, I think so too. It's, you know what, it was interesting though because when they first hopped out that beginning of the quarter, Stobie came out, hit a 3, hit a 2 right away, and you're like, oh wow, she is off to the races now. But we did a really nice job, I felt like, then of kind of containing her. And, you know, granted, some of the other girls like Weeblehouse kind of stepped up a little bit, but by putting, you know, not allowing her free will. But I have to say that first 3 she took, man, she had just a little bit of an opening. Boy, she gets that shot off pretty quick.
Yeah.
So you can't, like we said earlier, you got to know where some of these girls are at all times, and she definitely is one of them.
Yeah. You know, and the Blue Jays, what helped us too is then Pike came down and answered right away with her own three-pointer. And
it's always nice when you can answer with the 3.
yeah, you know, and they've, as you stated, they put us at the line. I think, you know, had we made those free throws, we would be leading right now.
Oh,
So.
absolutely, because we are 2, 4, 6, 7. We are 3 of 7,
Yeah.
so not even 50%, which I know the coaching staff is not going to be happy about that.
Yep. So, all right, to start the second quarter, it'll be Blue Jay basketball. So Emma Keith to inbound to Comstock. So we have Emma Keith, Comstock, Tonjes, Harms, and Pike to start the second quarter. And Stobie will knock the ball out of bounds, but it'll still remain Blue Jay basketball. Pike will inbound on the sideline. She gets it to Comstock. Comstock quickly around to Tonjes. Tonjes, Comstock again, top of the key. Comstock off to her left to Harms. Harms back to the top of the key to Emma Keith. Comstock. They're just playing with the basketball at the top of the key. Now we get in the lane to Pike. Pike kicks it back out to Harms, the top of the key, wide open 3, but too hard, back of the rim.
Nice
Rebound
rebound.
comes down to Emma Keith. Emma Keith kicks it out to Tonjes on the baseline, no good. Rebound now comes down to Stobie. Stobie looks to run, gets it up ahead to Weeblehouse. And Emma Keith knocks down a pass.
Nice
Goes to
hustle by
Harms.
Emma Keith.
Now Tonjes up ahead. She looks to run. She goes in for a layup, and then she's fouled by Weeblehouse.
And that's Weeblehouse's second foul. That was a great drive, even though, you know, she didn't get the basket. It's still a foul on one of their better players.
Yep. And puts her back at the line again. And normally a pretty good free throw shooter. Oh, a little too hard. Misses that free throw. Second free throw attempt for Tonjes. Rolls around, got this one. Ties it up for the first time since we were at 0-3 at the beginning. Minute has ticked by in the second quarter. Stobie with the handoff from Weeblehouse to Gillen. Top of the key to Roseland. Over to Stobie again. Tex has it, then Roseland. Weeblehouse, top of the key. Roseland, top of the key. And they're just doing like a wheelhouse where they just run their players through.
They are.
And Blue Jays in that man-to-man defense themselves. Gillen with the basketball. Tex with it. She kicks it out to Weeblehouse. Weeblehouse, Gillen with a wide open three, no good. Just hits the backboard. Rebound comes down to Pike. Pike kicks it up ahead to Harms. Goes out of bounds and she tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds again as Keith tries to save it, but so turnover for the Blue Jays. Grell checks in for the Blue Jays as well as number 40, Tagle. Stobie gets it to Weeblehouse. Weeblehouse will cross the timeline. Stobie to Tex. Tex, top of the key, right-hand dribble. Gets it out to Roadhouse. She takes the three. Only hits the backboard. Rebound comes down to the Blue Jays. Emma Keith brings it up the court. Emma Keith gets it to Presley Harms, top of the key. Jenna Grell. Grell, top of the key. Ooh, gets it to Comstock. Then Comstock is pushed by Stobie.
That's the first one on Stobie. And they should be shooting. So from here on out, which is the majority of the second quarter for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, with 5.5 minutes to go in the bonus. So 13-13 again. Comstock at the line.
Nice.
It's the front end of the bonus. Blue Jays take the lead for the first time in the game. Dirt is checking in for Pike. Comstock's second free throw is good. Gives the Blue Jays a 2-point lead.
Nice to see somebody step up there and hit both of them.
Weeblehouse crosses the timeline and then passes off to Stobie. Stobie, top of the key with the basketball. Dribbles behind her back. Passes off to Weeblehouse. Weeblehouse looks to drive. Kicks it off. Back to Stobie again.
Oh, wow. Good thing Gertis picked her up.
Tagle.
Because for a second there she was, nice job by Harms. I thought she had that, but you know what? Make her earn it at the line.
That's right, inside to Roseland. Roseland tries to get a layup, but she's fouled by Harms. That'll put Roseland at that line to shoot two.
Well, that was on Harms. First foul on Harms. So far, the only person on the Blue Jays team with 2 fouls is Hannah Keith.
Roseland's first free throw is good. Makes it 14-15 Blue Jays. Roseland's second free throw is good. Ties it up again with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Blue Jays have Gertis, Comstock, Pike, Grell, and Tonjes. Pike crosses the timeline and then kicks it back out to Gertis. Gertis, top of the key. Looking for some help. Gets it over to Pike off to her left. Pike, right-hand dribble. Top of the key, kicks it off to Grell. Grell off to Pike again. Pike looks to get it inside to Gertis.
No, that is not there.
No, but it went out of bounds. Turnover for the Blue Jays.
Not there. You know, if she weren't so close to the end line, it might have worked because then it gives her room to give some separation, but she had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And
nice runner there.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a
By
nice shot.
Weeblehouse. She just goes coast to coast with it. Makes it 17-15 Trojans.
Drives me crazy when they let the players do that.
But do we ever hear, stop ball, stop ball?
Yeah.
Even if it's not your player, somebody's got to stop ball. Wow, nice
nice.
job by Grell. Nice move to the
job.
bucket on the left side with the right hand.
You know what? Keep going in there. If they're
Right.
going to give it to you, keep going. But she does a nice job of finding the seam.
And Weeblehouse said, it worked for me last time. I'm going to do it
When
again.
Rosalind is there.
She didn't make it, but Rosalind was there on the rebound. So Trojans take the lead at 19-17 with just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Coach Dave Hubert takes the timeout.
Yeah, Rosalind, they got to get a body on her, especially when, on the backside like that, because she was there uncontested. And it's always been kind of a little bit of our Achilles heel all season.
And I bet you Hubert's talking about, too, like somebody's got to stop Weeblehouse.
Yeah.
That's twice down the floor
Yeah.
that she's gone coast to coast and nobody's helped. You know,
Yeah.
so we're playing man-to-man defense, but if you've got your man beat, somebody's got to stop there and help. You
I
just
agree.
can't be like, okay, she's beat,
It's not my
twice.
person,
Yeah.
not my guy. So, yep.
I would imagine that would be the conversation. What do you think?
I think it was because he was pointing down at this end and he was not the happiest I've seen him. But he was.
And perhaps maybe we're, thinking the cheerleader could step in, but that's, that's illegal. It might be helpful.
It's kind of frowned upon
Yeah.
to let the cheerleaders take over in the defense.
So it'll be Blue Jay basketball after the timeout. Whoa.
Ooh, that was close.
I said, whoa, as Gerda's almost passed it. She crossed the timeline, but wanted to get it back to Tonjas, who hadn't crossed
Nice
the
move by Gertis.
Crossed the timeline.
Yeah, nice. Boy, I like that move, how she faked one way, went the other, and then it was close, so she came back and got fouled.
And she does a great job of that. So now Gertis will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that's 2 on Rosalind. So they've got 3 girls with 2 fouls, and looks like Rosalind is probably going to be coming out.
It's a good thing that there's not substitution rules like there are in volleyball, because I'm pretty sure both teams would be out.
Yeah.
So Rosalind will check out as Conan checks in. And Gertis's first free throw was no good. Gertis's second free throw no good. But rebounded by Keith. Oh, but she falls down. Nice hustle.
And then Gertis gets a foul.
And then they commit a foul. Darn it. No need for that.
No, there isn't.
17-19. Trojans still in the lead with 3.5 minutes to go until halftime. Stobie with it. Stobie dribble between the legs. Oh. Uh-oh. Wide open. Wow. Step back there by Weeblehouse. She just got enough separation between her and her defender. Makes it 22-17. Hannah Keith passes off to Tonjas. Tonjas, they are not on the right. Nice recognition that they did not pick up the right people. So Tonjas had nobody on her. 19-22. Stobie,
And turnover.
Yep, to pass off to Tagle, but not a great pass. It goes out of bounds. So turnover for the Trojans. Blue Jays take over.
So is her name pronounced Stobie?
Yeah,
Well, is it L silent?
there is no L. Yeah, they're really silent because it's not even there.
On my sheet, there is. I'm like just looking at it going, okay.
Well, unless
so
who's ever wrong, I went with the program. But
I would probably go with that.
Pike just missed everything. So rebound comes down to the Trojans.
There's a little push there by Tonjas. And she got it. She kind of stuck her knee out on that one.
So Tonjas picks up the foul.
First foul on Tonjas.
So was that bonus now, or was that just the 16 foul?
That's only the 6th foul.
I don't know if they got that up there yet. So 22-19, 2.5 minutes to go. Weeblehouse kicks it out to Roadhouse. Roadhouse top of the key. Gets it to Tex. Tex back over to Roadhouse. Roadhouse to Weeble. I think I wanted that. Weeblehouse. I think I added. Oh, Rosalind. Wow, Rosalind with the rebound. Rosalind became Rosehouse just a little bit ago, by the way.
But Rosalind, they got to find her. They got to find that girl.
Comstock just passed it to Pike, who was trying to go set up on offense, and it went off her shoulder. Weeblehouse takes it coast to coast. for the right-hand layup. Wow, just like that, it makes it 26-19.
Blue Jays have got to take care of the ball. We've had
Yeah,
two
we
quick
do.
turnovers. Like you said, they are kind of pesky.
Comstock dribbles in the lane, kicks it off to Harms. Emma Keith. If it's not there, don't force it.
Yep.
You can tell we were thinking the same thing. Pike,
Nice.
nice jumper from the elbow, makes it
That was a
21-26.
much-needed bucket by the Jays.
I agree.
Now we got to get a stop.
Stobie with the basketball, being guarded by Comstock. Roseland at the elbow, tries to do a give and go, but you know what? Pike just takes it right out of her hand. Pike gets it to Emma Keith. Emma Keith at the elbow. Comstock. Tonjes.
Oh, there's a little far out.
A minute to go. 21-26. Blue Jays trailing by 5 until halftime.
I think that would have been beyond collegiate men's.
There we go, Tonjes.
Nice shot.
Three-pointer. Oh, in and out. Oh, my gosh.
That was on target, though.
Rebound comes down
And
to Roseland.
timeout.
And Coach Gary Wood will take a timeout with 51.9 seconds left to go. Geez, that was a great shot by Tonjes.
It was. So that was a topic of discussion I heard about what do you call the three-point shot make?
Yeah, because, you know, he's got bingo. And so we were trying to come
and
up
so
with.
they asked, because I heard him interview Coach Hubert at halftime, and they asked, they
Oh,
gave
yeah,
him the choices.
what did he came up
He
with?
said bingo, is it?
Bazinga, or whatever is in that. I don't know. I got to think of what that
And then
show
it
was
was like
called.
kabunga or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know what they asked him.
Well, they said, well, what do they want to call the three-point shot when it's made? And he said bingo. He went with bingo.
We can't call it the same as the boys. I don't want to copy Tim. That will give Tim doesn't need any more confidence. He's got too big of an ego. I don't want him to think that, you know.
That we want to be like him.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to, you know.
I think, yeah.
You know what I mean. I don't
do.
We finish each other's sentences.
I know we
I don't
do.
even have to
We
finish my
text
thought.
the same things.
Yeah.
It's like that was a scary thing.
The thing is, whatever you and I come up with will be awfully strange. We will like it, but
Well, you had Barry there that day, so
yeah, but you know, we will come up with some. I just can't. I don't know why we keep trying to stick with a B, but I don't know. So 15 seconds, 21-26. Clearly, Trojans trying to hold for one shot. That was the plan. Roseland with the basketball, top of the key. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Tex puts up a three-pointer. Nope, no good. Rebound comes down to Comstock. Whew, good defense there by the Blue Jays as they held them for a minute. So at the half, Blue Jays will go into the locker room trailing by 5. 21-26. And stay tuned, folks, as we will get the halftime stats from Mark Adele.
Well, I can tell you that Stobie, unless I missed one, she only had 5 points. Yeah, I think so. Which, you know, the way she started off,
Yeah.
and then Weeblehouse is the one that we've got to really keep an eye on. She's got 2, 4, 8. She's got 11. So, and then Roseland is coming in at 8, and Gillen is at 2. So that is the rundown of Platteview scoring. The Blue Jays, Tonjes has got 4. Comstock has 2. Hannah Keith has got 2. Emma Keith has 0. She missed both her free throws. Olivia Pike, 10. And Grell has got 2. You know, I'd like to see, when you look at the scoring, I'd like to see balance. You know, granted, we've got one girl with obviously one more, double digits, but nobody else. But if you look at Platteview, they're the same place, because they've got one girl with 11, then it drops down to 5-2. We have more people scoring, if that's worth anything.
No, I think that is a good balance. I think
it is.
Obviously, if our free throws would be falling,
that
would be the best.
Yeah, we've missed 5 of them. So that's 5 potential points that could be on the board. Now, you talked about the three-point shot, and Barry said splash. There's a young kid that sits next to me at Nebraska basketball games, and I've heard him say on a three-pointer, splash. So I'm like going, when you were giving Barry such a hard time, I was like, yeah, I've heard that.
So maybe not so bad.
No. And this was not from, this was from a younger kid, younger generation. I'm talking maybe high school age, so.
Is the microphone down there? I was going to try to hand it to him so he doesn't have to move, but.
Let me go down there and see. All I can say is it's a good thing they don't see what goes on behind the camera. So I could pretend like I'm really singing that with my microphone.
You could. Nice job by the. No, we're just waiting. We'll pause for the members of the AG.
All right. You've got Miss Inside and Miss Outside.
Yeah.
For Platteview, that getting them a lead. You got Emily Weibelhaus, who is their outside player, and she can drive. And you've got Kate Roseland, who has really hurt us on the boards. Scores inside. The shooting percentages, we actually shot pretty well from the field. 7 of 14 for 50%, but just 1 of 6 from 3, and that we're going to have to hit some threes with Roseland inside, I think, to beat them. They were 11 of 21. They shot even better. Of course, they got a lot of shots from in close, 52%. They were just 2 of 9 from 3, 22%. Depending on how you look at it, the free throws have kept us in the game. The fact that we have shot a lot of them, we've not made as many as you'd like to see. We're 6 of 13 from the line for 46%. They're 2 of 4, but still we've outscored them 6-2 from the line. Rebounding, they've hurt us pretty bad on the glass. Roseland especially has 6 rebounds, 3 offensive. They've got 12 rebounds, 4 offensive for the game. We've got 7 rebounds, 2 offensive. Turnovers, we've actually taken pretty good care of the ball. Turned it over just 6 times. They've turned it over 7.
Thank you, Mark. So looking at the stats pretty much we're pretty even. Kind of what you would expect.
Yeah. Exactly what we thought going into this game. I'm impressed. You probably can just set it right there.
Well, I can get around here. If I fall.
I promise I will say nothing on air.
You will laugh.
Can I give play-by-play? Was that planned? Oh. So which one? What is it? I'm confused. I'll have to get some more this.
What is that? Oh, who's helping us?
So this is they're both hyphenated?
No, that's how you say it.
Oh.
Is this one?
You write Costello. That's how you say it. Like Costello.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
For those of you at home, back in the day when Kendra and I started, we started off with a little box. And we had 2 microphones, and we had an iPad. And then we graduated last year to a computer with the Strive, and so you could actually see on our computer, which we never really watched because we could watch the game live. And we show up here tonight, and we've got 3 monitors, or we got 2 monitors, we've got a computer, we've got 2 boxes, and 2 cameras.
And we
so
got
is-
like a drummer like DJ pad for the
Well,
beats.
I think what that is they can switch from screen to screen and show them different views during the game. I'm like going.
But if you're born in the 90s, it looks like like a drummer beat pad.
That you can use drums and not have the drum set.
Yeah.
So all I'm
That's what
saying
it
is,
looks like to me.
we have come up in this world because I walked in. I'm thinking, oh, is Platteview up there with us? What's with the setup? Because our table is like twice as long as it used to be.
Not to mention we have about 45 feet and 4 bleachers marked off. And there is a reason we do not take this show on the road, because that would require Suzanne Sapp and Kendra Craven to hook it up.
Well,
and
number
y'all know
one-
that ain't happening.
If you've listened to us long enough, you'll know. You may get the game, you may not.
We can't even hook up the black box and the iPad. Hey, I did it though on Saturday.
Well, we had it
Yay!
hooked up right. We just hit start.
Right, but hey, I did all those steps on Saturday.
Nice. I'm
All
proud
by
of you.
my-
I am so
yeah.
proud of you. I have a feeling you will never forget not to hit start again.
Well, no, let's
Never.
not go that far. You have a lot of faith in me, but I would
But I
not
mean,
go
we've come a long way from just you and I lugging the equipment around to now we have people.
we have people.
We have people. We have a statistician, which we've never had before.
Yeah.
And we've got people. We have 3 people helping us with the no, we're helping those 3 people
Yeah.
with the broadcast.
Speaking of people, we have Logan Yingling and Michael Koslow helping us out tonight, so we appreciate what they're doing, because I can't even fathom what they're doing. I mean, I'm watching the screen right now as I look over the top of it to watch the game, and I don't even know what's happening.
Well, I
right
got
now.
here first, and I'm like going, I can't see over the top of this monitor.
She asked for a booster chair.
Because when I sit down, I'm very short because I'm short-bodied. I've got long legs, and I said to Jordan, I said, I can't see. What am I
Yeah.
supposed to do? He goes, it can be pushed down. I'm going, okay, we're good.
You know what, though? We don't have our marker boards.
We don't. I guess he was. I don't understand why he
I
didn't
don't know
remember
either.
our marker boards with this whole
I
layout
know.
here.
I
Because
don't know.
it's
He had one job.
and he blew it.
We know he doesn't listen, so we're all good. We're not worried about it. So, I know that we're getting ready to tip off for the second half, but I know some people have asked me, so I want to pass this on. I know some people have asked about, they're used to the games being archived on Strive, and I believe that there is a YouTube channel, like an Ashland-Greenwood or AG Blue Jays or some sort YouTube channel that the Strive class has been putting the games on instead of maybe archiving all of them on Strive. So check that out if maybe they're not. It takes a lot to get these archived
Especially the
nowadays.
video.
Yeah, so
Well,
check
and
that out.
and
You
to
might
our-
find them there.
And
So.
I do want to say, though, because of this all equipment and the students that we have here working with us are part of a Strive class that when you sign up for Strive, that's what they really like to promote, is teaching the kids how to produce videos in these.
Well, because
so
let's be honest, none of this would be happening.
no, we would be probably back with the old black box with the butter knife to change the battery.
We just leave the back off now. We don't even do that. So
I saw that. I asked Tim, is there a butter knife in there? Nope, we just leave the back off.
Yeah.
I thought that's probably a good choice
Yeah.
instead of taking a knife into a game.
yeah. So after the halftime, it was actually the Trojan basketball. The Blue Jays forced a turnover, and they actually executed on that turnover and scored. So it makes it 23-26. And Blue Jays just trailing by 3. And Blue
nice
Jays
hustle.
force another turnover.
I'd love to see them all hit the floor. I'd love to see them go after that ball hitting the floor.
How about that start?
2 turnovers in a row by the Blue Jays. It must have been quite the talk by Coach Hubert in the locker room.
I just want to tell you that once again, we were told that we were too quiet. Tiffany Harm said she could hardly hear us. We were too quiet. So I told her, I said,
No one has ever said that to
I
us.
know, but sometimes it happens. So I just told her, I said, maybe I will just shout loud enough that she can just hear us, because she likes to listen during the game.
We're still too.
No,
I
this was
see.
before.
Okay.
But I said instead, maybe I'll just shout loud enough that she can just hear us across the gym instead of listening on headphones.
No.
You don't like that idea?
No, I don't. Oh man, I thought that was going to bounce out.
So
That was a bucket by Tagle.
Tagle, thank you. It's Comstock. Bring it up the floor for the Blue Jays. She hits Tonjes in the corner. Tonjes looks to drive baseline.
Oh, wow, wow. Over the head
Reverse
shot.
layup. There we go.
That was phenomenal.
Makes it 25-28. Blue Jays still trailing by 3. 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Weeblehouse with the basketball. Ooh, gets it to Tex. Tex looks to drive in the lane. Oh, look to help.
Did they call 3 seconds anymore?
You sure don't see it much.
No. Nice job by Grove for getting position on that rebound.
As Grell will bring it up the court for the Blue Jays. We have Tonjes, Grell, Hannah Keith, Comstock, and Pike.
Yeah, it went over. Shoot.
So the Blue Jays turn it over with an over and back call. Hey, by the way, did you pay your parking ticket?
Yeah, I did. I actually got my first check back. They said you overpaid, and then I paid the other one.
I was going to ask you that, too. I went down to pay mine. I'm like, it's just 10, right? And they're like, yeah. However, I had 20 because, of course, all the Cravens decided to park there. We would have had 30 because usually we park 3 there. I'm like, jeepers.
I can't believe that Annie, you, and I all three got
all the
same
broadcasters that night.
It's like, come on.
First, when I saw it and thought it was 50, I'm like, oh, this could have been $150. Ooh. Tex with a three-pointer makes it 31-25. Comstock over to Hannah Keith. Hannah Keith.
Tex has been quiet all night. She usually puts up a lot of threes.
Emma Keith with a shot in the lane. Rebound comes down to Platteview. Stobie brings it up the court. Weeblehouse gets it in quickly to Rosalind. Rosalind, turnaround shot, no good.
Oh, that was a nice job by Keith because there was a pretty good mismatch between Keith and Rosalind. But boy, Keith did not back down even though she was definitely at the height disadvantage.
So, and we just,
she had to be
Pike
close to stepping out, yeah.
Threw it away.
These guys are quick. You got to be going to the ball, be ready for it.
Especially Weeblehouse. So
Yeah,
Harms is checked in for the Blue Jays. Oh, Stobie left wide open. Too hard, though, you could tell. Harms chases down the rebound. Gets it up ahead to Tonjes. Tonjes sees a lane, so she goes for it.
Well, nice try, though.
Yeah, shot was blocked. Weeblehouse. Weeblehouse kicks it out to Tex. Tex picks up a three-point shot.
Tex.
Wow.
She's coming
Nice
alive
shot.
now. She was quiet all first half.
34-25, biggest lead for the Trojans in a long time. And Hubert's going to take a timeout. 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Trojans have come out and expanded this lead.
Yeah, Tex was the one. I mean, she only shoots 29%, which is still pretty good from the three-point line. But
Averages how much in the game?
that's on a different sheet. Just give me a minute here. And a different sheet.
On a different sheet.
I think I'm going to have to go to my computer for that because Mark Dell did not give me that stat on them. I will find out.
You had it before because you told me how many.
That's true. Oh, I know where it's at. I know where it's at. I got too many sheets here.
I know, I have one.
Can one be too informed?
I asked Barry one time this week. I'm like, you have one job. Oh, well.
Oh, she's put up 104 threes. Whew. Yeah,
Jeez.
I thought
We thought Stobie put up a lot.
Stobie was
Jeepers.
104.
Okay.
And
But-
she shoots at 104. She shoots 29%. So. No. It seems like we're losing the handle on the ball pretty easy. And Tonjes, that was not a smart foul.
Yeah, we're just kind of dribbling into a lot of traffic.
We are. And they are just really, really kind of going at it on defensive. They play a very tough, tight, in-your-face defense.
So Gertis and Grell both checking in for the Blue Jays. And Tex will inbound to Stobie. So Trojans have Rosalind, Weeblehouse, Stobie, Tex, and Tagle. Same group they started the game with. Gertis, Pike, Harms, Comstock, and Grell for the Blue Jays. Rosalind with it, top of the key. Passes off to Tagle. Tagle back to Rosalind. Top of the key, quickly over to Stobie. Stobie, right-hand dribble, drives the lane.
Boy, she's good, isn't she?
Makes it 11-point game, 36-25, just under 4 minutes to go. Comstock of Tam Dribble looks to drive the lane. Wow, nice move.
That was.
And she gets called for the foul as she drove into 3 Platteview Trojans, picks up the foul.
You know, Stobie not only is a great shooter, but she really sees the court well. And if there's an open moment, I mean, you know, she's got it there right away.
Comstock.
Nice job by Comstock. Let's make our free throws, girls.
I believe that I'll just wait. I feel like this is a serving moment. Like volleyball, I'm just going to wait and make my comment after this free throw.
I think Nelson both.
I believe she's 100% tonight on free throws.
Who?
Comstock.
She is.
Thank you. Had I said it before, she would have missed it.
She would have missed it.
Just like serving. Remember how we jinx them every time?
They've got so many. They've done such a good job of serving. Oh, she traveled. Yeah, nice job defense. Defensively, like Grell.
So
She was trying to pass over her and couldn't get the ball out of her hands, and then still took that step. So
anything over in that corner, take over play-by-play because I can't see over the screen. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Got you covered. All right.
So I just jumped in on that one right away. Nice hustle by Tonjes.
Nice pass inside, I'm going to say by Gertis, only because she came out of that corner. So I'm just going to assume
I'm
it was
sorry.
her. So
And the foul was on 23. That is Weeblehouse's third.
that's helpful.
Yes.
Not helpful for the Trojans, for those of you that are joining. Sorry about that, but
She's just a good player. She's a really good
yes,
player.
that's a compliment to her.
It is very much so.
As Harms has the ball stripped from her hand. Stovey, wow, she's pulled up. Yep, I'll
And
just
wow,
sit back
it's
there.
in.
And she's going to let everybody know she hit that too.
Oh, I didn't see.
27-39, 3 minutes to go. Grell brings it up the floor for the Blue Jays. Passes off to her right to Tonjes. Tonjes, right-hand dribble, looks to drive baseline. Kicks it back out
Nice
to Keith.
pass.
Keith,
Good job by
drives in
Keith
the
getting
lane
there,
off the
yeah.
glass. Nice move. 10-point game.
Got to get
Stobie.
another stop.
Stobie into Roseland. Roseland.
Nice. Oh.
Good defense there by Harms. I think she just at the end got her on the arm, but almost had a block shot
Did you
there.
notice how casually Stovey kind of just took that ball and flicked it up over one-handed? Like, I think she's been on the court a little bit.
You think so?
No, I think so.
Again, very young squads, both
Very
of them.
young.
Roseland misses her first free throw. Comstock checking back in for the Blue Jays.
In other words, they will be back next year.
Yeah. Roseland's second free throw attempt.
But then so will we.
Yep, that's absolutely correct. Oh, made that one. 40-29, 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blue Jays trailing. Comstock. Harms in the corner. Harms tries to get inside the
Boy,
Gertis.
that was not a good pass to make.
Force pass. there.
Yeah, it was.
Right idea.
Let it come to you. Don't force it.
Comstock inbounds to Tonjes. Tonjes gets it into Pike. Pike kicks it out to Hannah Keith. Wide open three-pointer. It's going to be short. Rebound comes down. Trojans look to run. Oh, she traveled.
Oh, yeah. She
Oh, they're going to
palmed
call
it.
carry.
Yeah, because she kind of slid her hand up to try and bring it back down.
So good hustle there by Hannah Keith to get back on defense there. So Trojans are going to pick up the Blue Jays that full court pressure. Hannah Keith, whoa.
Oh, and good thing Pike was there.
Pike will pick it up.
Nice
Comstock on the other
pass.
side of the lane. She looks to drive, no good. Pike's there on the backside for the rebound. It's going to be tied up.
What is he calling?
I don't know, maybe foul, jump ball. They are going to call foul.
On 12, was it? Yep. First foul.
Okay. Foul on Gillen. Comstock will inbound to Tonjes. Tonjes gets it quickly into Pike. Pike will then kick it out to Hannah Keith. Hannah, Tonjes, top of the key, puts up a three-pointer,
Whoa,
nails it.
nice. That was a deep three from Tonjes.
Makes it 32-40. 8-point game, under 2
Need
minutes
another
to go.
stop, another
Oh,
stop,
no.
another stop. Nice job by Gertis to break that up because, man, if she would have got that ball, it would have been an easy layup.
It's a good thing she's a high jumper.
She would have been drinking from the chalice of easy points. I don't know why that just came back to me.
That was like the perfect opportunity for you to say that. Oh, Roseland, they got a nice, easy inbound play, but Pike, good, tough defense there.
Oh, nice job of. Oh, that should be. Oh, that no.
A little tricky there by Comstock. She just dribbled right in front of her and threw that foul. She couldn't stop her. That was a great job.
It was.
Fouls on 31. Tex, just her first foul. Tonjes to Hannah Keith. Back to Comstock.
Jays need to narrow this gap before the end of this quarter. So we need. Oh, no.
Tonjes into Pike.
Oh, yes.
Not a bad choice because Harms had a mismatch. And Harms is a jumper
That's
too.
true.
So just put it on.
I wasn't looking so much. I just saw bodies around there. I wasn't looking quite as much at the mismatch, but you nailed it.
But like I said, and Harms can out jump them. So Peg's at 34. Oh, didn't she just double dribble?
Looked like it.
Oh,
and we're going to throw it away. See, she was so guilt-ridden that she just threw it out of bounds.
Peg's at 34-40. Blue Jays take over on possession after the turnover.
Weevil House is back in. Let's drive on her. She's back into that game with three fouls.
Comstock. Stobie picking her up in the backcourt. Comstock gets it across the timeline. Stobie guarding her very closely.
Nice job by Comstock. Oh, shoot. That was not a good pass.
Darn it. Tries to get into Pike, but throws it away and puts Pike in a very difficult position. So she picks up a foul. Only her first foul, though?
It is only her first foul.
She often doesn't foul much.
So
but
does that
still
mean
plays
she's
aggressive.
I was going to say, does that mean she's not playing aggressive enough?
No, she plays aggressive.
Oh, she traveled, I thought.
Bodies on the floor everywhere. Roseland with it. Back to Weeble House. Weeble House, three-pointer. It's going to be short. And rebound comes down to Tonjes. 43 seconds. 34-40.
Go.
Tonjes turn around in the lane. No good, but who's going to come down with it? Tonjes.
Nice hustle by Tonjes.
Harms with it. Hannah Keith, top of the key. Blue Jays look for one shot. Tonjes.
Just shoot it.
Let's
go reach in.
Try to get it to Pike, and they're going to call it. Just like 40, Suzanne said, reach-in foul on
40. That's her third.
Tagle. Thank you.
That was in stereo, by the way, for those of you listening at home.
Comstock's inbound underneath the Blue Jay basket. They go. Jeepers, almost stolen away. We forgot. Some do listen, and they don't know our.
Just imagine what happened.
Pike from the free throw line, no good. 10 seconds, no foul.
I was going to say don't foul.
Stobie, don't let her shoot either. Oh, short.
No, you can see that.
Don't let her shoot.
Okay.
Time will run out. So at the end of the third quarter, it's a 6-point game. Blue Jays trail 34-40. Oh, just as you said, man, I can't tell you just how right you were, Suzanne, at the very beginning. How evenly matched. As I tell you what, this crowd and these bleachers are filling up. Both obviously for the girls game and what we have to come up next.
Yeah,
with the boys game.
We should have a barn burner coming up next because Platteview boys are coming in here as the number 3 ranked team in Class B. And of course your Blue Jays are coming in here as your number 1 ranked team in C1.
And that game will be brought to you by Jordan Wallman and Dan Valley. So, boy, do they have a tough act to follow.
Oh, they do. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I don't either. And I'm sure they really wish these games would be reversed.
They were making comments, so I saw in Tim's text that, it's all going to be monotone. And
that's Mr. Valley for you. It's just...
Well, that's the first time. I think I've heard him once before, but when I was listening to the Fort Calhoun, he's just kind of like a... chill in there.
Talk about 2 guys and then that just, and then adding Tim in there too. Like 3 people that know the game of basketball though.
Yeah,
wow,
they do.
The X's and O's and
absolutely
everything else. Really though, I think one of us should be on the 3rd headset though, just to bring that little
color, breathe the color.
Just like that. Hey, look who's over in the crowd in there. Do you see what they're wearing? That's so cute.
Where's Captain America? I'm kind of disappointed.
He's over here. He's over here
is he
somewhere.
Dressed?
Well, he does not go out anywhere without that thing.
Okay.
But you know, it's funny. Did I ever tell you that as soon as he gets home, it comes off?
Oh, it's only
Oh,
out.
it's only out and about. Yeah, which I did not know that.
Kind of
but
like Superman.
yeah, at home he doesn't wear it. It's out and about. I'm like, I never knew. Wow. Nice cut.
Oh, nice.
Olivia Pike says,
Wow.
not in my house.
Whoa.
That
Nice
got the crowd
block,
excited.
yeah.
But that was also a nice play, though, by the Platteview
That
Trojans.
was because
but
that was going to be another drinking from the chalice shot.
wow, nice play by both teams. As
Get the
Stobie
rebound. Oh, man,
looks to
come on,
drive
girls.
the lane.
We got to get that rebound.
The other offensive
That's the
rebound,
third
though.
shot.
Wow.
And the,
Oh,
the
they're gonna call it
charge.
Charge. Wow.
Oh, and that's 4 on her.
Charge, they say, on Wiebelhaus, as it'll be her 4th foul.
And she went scoreless in the third quarter.
Yeah. Got to give
But
Blue Jays
unfortunately,
the credit for the
Tex-
defensive play down
Tex
there.
came alive in the third quarter.
Man, Wiebelhaus, she is just fast. She is everywhere.
She reminds me of who was the girl from Crofton? Real skinny girl. She was a great high jumper, great basketball player, great everything she did. Was it?
There wasn't sisters, were there?
Oh, no. It might take a while for me to pull this one.
I'm trying to think of
Hagee? Amber Hagee?
It could be.
Something like that, or Hagel? Hagee. I think it was Hagee.
Tonjes, nice turnaround, moving layup.
Shoot, that would've been
nice
a
move
sweet
by
shot.
Tonjes. Just comes off the front of the rim, though. It'll go out of bounds, so it'll be Trojan basketball. Man, Tonjes, what a move.
I think it was Hagee. I think it was Amber Hagee. She was just kind of a skinnier girl, like.
You're talking about me. You said skinny girl. I mean, I just didn't go
But
to
you were,
Crofton.
but you were not the athlete of the year, were you, for Nebraska?
Well, not, but you said skinny girl, so I just led that to, so.
Did you high jump?
Yeah.
Okay, then it was not you.
Oh, dang it.
It was another skinny girl.
Okay. So Tex puts up another 3-pointer, and it comes down to the hands of Roseland, which is something Blue Jays, again, have to pick up the intensity on those
I'm just
offensive
going to have to look this up.
defensive boards,
I'm
I
pretty
guess.
sure her name was Hagee.
Roseland-
She played for like South Dakota State for basketball.
Roseland's first free throw attempt, no good. 34-40 with 6 minutes to go in this hard-fought battle between the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays and the Platteview Trojans.
You know, I used to coach at Platteview.
I know, that's where your volleyball career started.
It did.
And the second free throw by Roseland, no good. Harms comes up with the rebound, gets it to Comstock. Blue Jays with a chance to pull it in within 4, possibly 3. Curtis, top of the key, Harms.
Nice, being patient, waiting for it.
Comstock with the basketball.
Kind of like
Gets
wait
it to
for
Curtis.
it. Wait for it. Oh, no, there we
Ooh,
go. There
nice
we go.
cut
There we
by
go.
Hannah Keith in the lane.
Yeah.
Jumper makes it 36-40. Nice play there for the Blue Jays.
Patience plays off.
Nice soft shot there by Hannah Keith. Stobie brings up the basketball for the Trojans. Left-hand dribble, passes it off to Tex. Tex, just spots off for that 3, but it's in and out. But guess who gets the rebound? Roseland. Then Stobie puts up a 3. No good. Rebound comes down to...
Oh, wow.
Platteview. Oh, my gosh. Wow, what a shot by Tex. And it was flat, but you got to credit the Platteview Trojans for their several
the
rebounds.
First half, and now she's got 9.
And now Stobie with the steal and a layup. Just when the Blue Jays get close, the Trojans pull away with even more. So 36-45, and Coach Dave Hubert calls a timeout.
That was a flurry of
unfortunate events.
Yeah,
But I can't say that's unfortunate because Platteview really did a great job of forcing all those things. So 36-45. I think just right at 4 minutes to go. I don't know, our clock is gone. 4 minutes and 49 seconds to go. That's what I have to look at. This is a strike clock. There you go. You're going to find this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just look, when you Googled skinny girl, did Kendra Craven come up? It might have been Jacobson back in the day. I'm just saying, it might have been Jacobson.
I did not. I'm going with Amber Hagee. I think that was her. Yeah, I think maybe I better try World Herald Girl Athletes of the Year.
Holy cow, you could be searching there forever. You got to have
No,
maybe a year?
I know about what
year.
year it was, because I know Connor was still in high school when she graduated.
Coming up next for the Blue Jays, they are at Raymond Central on Friday.
Yeah, and the Blue Jays, they've got some pretty key games coming up because, you know, they're jockeying for seed for a conference tournament coming up very quickly. And right now, from what I figured, I looked today, and they're like sitting at 4th seed. And I think the top 4 get home court.
There's a bunch of people right in that middle
But
there.
you've got Raymond Central is ahead of us, and Syracuse is ahead of us. So those 2 teams that we play this next week are both ahead of us.
Or UTAN. We play UTAN next week, right?
Yeah, we do. We play this.
So, yeah,
Okay.
Raymond Central at Raymond Central Friday, and Tuesday UTAN at home, I believe.
And then Friday at Syracuse. So
Pike, not an easy week coming up for the Blue
look
Jays.
at this. Look at this. Amber Hagee Crofton.
2006.
I
But
had
we
it.
don't- Good job. I'm impressed.
I feel a lot better about myself that I'm not totally losing it. But don't people usually they lose short-term memory. It's long-term
that says
memory.
top-notch Monopoly player. That doesn't say anything about Athlete of the Year behind it, Suzanne. You're looking up the wrong thing.
Top-notch Monopoly player.
I had to make
I
up
bet you if
something.
I even went so far, I know she played for South Dakota school too. But she was I think, the overall gold medalist in high jump and long jump.
Probably.
But she was just about this big around. Let's see, Jordan Hooper, she played Monopoly. She was the one, Gina Mancuso. Do you need me to go on?
No, I don't.
Oh, actually, she won it 2 years in a row.
No. She was a great Monopoly player then.
She was really good at Monopoly and an athlete.
So 36-45, just under 40 minutes to go in the game. Platteview basketball, Roseland top of the key. We'll see. I have a feeling that the Trojans are not going to be in any hurry to score
which
anymore.
they shouldn't, because they've got a very comfortable lead, 9-point lead, and only 3 minutes left. So we're going to have to either be a little bit more aggressive on our defense, or we're going to start fouling. Right there.
Ooh, almost got that.
Almost
stolen away by Pike. Top of the key, Tex, Roseland.
Foul her. Yeah.
So coaches got the word in to Harms to foul Roseland.
Yep. Because Roseland right now, well, she's not terrible from the line. I mean, she's shooting 50% from the line tonight.
So that'll be the 16th foul for the Blue Jays. So they need one more.
And that was on
Harms. So Coach Gary Wood, the head coach for the Platteview Trojans, will take a timeout. 36-45 with 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the game. So we have all been in these situations. It's obviously nice to be the one that has the 45, but it's going to be that quick foul. I don't know how much time you give them. And do you foul right away, put them at the line over? It depends.
These guys are very good shooting team. Very good. You can tell these girls, it's such a strong sophomore class. I wonder how much they have played together. They've probably been playing together since they could walk. And, you can tell when you get classes, kind of like what our girls in volleyball. We had that class go through in volleyball that they had been together forever. And, they showed their struggles when they were in the sophomore class, just like these guys. But, boy, when these girls get to be seniors, look out.
Yeah, so it's, it just kind of depends on, and some of it kind of depends on who gets the basketball first.
Right.
And sometimes they wait to see, give it 30 seconds, see if you can get a steal. If you can't, then you foul.
That's true, because we got another foul to give before. You probably don't want to put either one of these two at the top on the line. Just saying.
Yeah, so that, yep.
Or Tex is probably not another one either, but maybe the free throw line's too close for her. Just
could be. We talked about that the other day. Was that you that we were talking about?
Can you back up to the back of that? Can you? As long as
I'm sure
you're in the
you
circle?
can. As long as you're in the circle. I've yet to see somebody do that, but I'm sure you can. So Tech's first free throw was good. Makes it a 10-point game.
Would be a little strange to do that, but
I'd like to see somebody do it. I think it'd be funny. Because, you know, playing basketball is all about being funny at the free throw line, you know.
Sure. That's what the coaches want.
Texas free throw, she looked very comfortable and very confident at the line.
Yeah, just being that close was not a problem for him.
Yeah. 36-47. And
Should the Ashland policeman over there be outside trying tickets?
He wasn't the one that gave it to him.
I know he wasn't. He would have let it go. He was the one that has let it go for the last, what, 40 years?
Yeah, 40 years. Pike going to drive in the lane, kicks it out to Grell. Grell puts up a three-pointer.
That's hard. That was hard.
No
you
good.
See.
Rebound comes down to Pike. Pike puts it right back up. No good.
Shoot. Got
Pike
the
gets her
rebound.
own rebound. Ugh.
Oh.
Kicks it out to Keith. Emma Keith looks to drive the lane. Nothing there. Grell again. Top of the key three-pointer. No good. Pike gets the rebound again. Pike turned out, and she's going to be fouled by Rosen. That was a lot of ball.
Yeah, it was a lot of ball.
But I think they're going to say maybe got her with the body too. But nice job for Ashland to get all those rebounds.
Yeah, Pike was really battling inside there to get those, which you'd like to see.
So Pike will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good.
When you're behind, it's good to be scoring with the clock off.
So 37-47. Pike's second free throw, good. Makes it a 9-point game with 2.5 minutes to go. Arms will check back in for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have Tonjes, Gertis, Comstock, Arms, Pike.
They're going to need...
And they're looking to pick him up full court.
I got a text message from Tom Walsh, so we do have one listener out there. He said, yes, Haggie, and she made great chocolate chip cookies too. How would Tom know this? And she did go to South Dakota State, South Dakota. So USD, not South Dakota State. So I knew it was somewhere in South Dakota. Oh, so I'm going to find out how he knows she could cook.
They have
chocolate
relatives
chip.
in Crofton.
Oh, do they?
And she roomed with one of his relatives. I don't know. I'm just going to go with that.
I think you are off air.
We are?
That's what he just texted me.
Like Tom's off air.
Let me text him back to see.
Yeah, my mom just said we're down too.
Do they know?
I don't know. Hey guys, we're getting stuff that we're down.
We're not on.
We're getting texts that we're down. You guys have headsets for Wellman? Oh, you're down. You're up there. Oh no.
Okay.
We're on.
What do those two numbers say next to that green record button? There's a percent CPU and it drops the game. Go up, right, right, right there.
It's back. He said it's back.
All right, it's back, they said. It's back. So people lost it. I don't know why. All right. We're just chilling. People lost, so hopefully you have to reboot.
Oh, I have no idea who scored those other points.
We don't know. So 38-51, just under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, he had to refresh, so it was his internet.
My
Oh,
mom
that
had-
was not our problem.
Well, my mom had the same issue, so
Maybe her internet was slow because he said he had to refresh.
She went down at the same time. So everybody out there, if you refresh,
If you go down, just hit refresh and it'll probably come back up.
so again, 38-51.
And you can just hope that you don't miss something fabulous
That's
from
right.
us. But
With just under 2 minutes to go in the game, Blue Jays trailing by 11. Again, stay tuned for the boys action next that will be brought to you by Jordan Wallman and Dan Valley. And the Blue Jay girls will be back in action on Friday night against the Cross County rival, the Raymond Central Mustangs. They
and
will
it
play
is
there.
also a conference conference game.
Yep.
And it's a key one because they are power points ahead of us.
And then they will be back in action at home on Tuesday. Another conference matchup against UTAN. And then Suzanne said on Syracuse at home on Friday. And then we will be heading into conference. So after the timeout, quick inbound to Danielle Tonjes in the lane, but it's going to be stolen away by the Trojans. Stubbe comes out with it. Now I'm adding letters in her name.
Well, you added them at the middle. Was trying to add. I don't know how you'd pronounce her name with an L at the end.
And a timeout is called by Coach Gary Wood.
Stobel, which it's not.
So it's still 38-51 with 1:37 seconds to go in the game.
Okay. Oh, Tom said he was just being funny. He doesn't know she makes good cookies.
Well, Tom, you had us going there.
They're like going, cookies?
What a random thing to make up.
I should have said cookies. Are you making us chocolate chip cookies? He lives just across the street.
What of all things you could come up with?
Nobody, you know, Barry and Tim always got all this food during football. We never get food. Not that we need it. But, well, no, I take that back. Alexa Edmondson's grandma always gave us treats.
Yeah, that is true.
She was a sweetheart.
Cheryl.
But other than
Little
that,
Cheryl. Yep.
we got nothing.
All right, after the timeout, it'll be Trojan basketball on the sideline in front of the Blue Jay fans. Tagle will inbound. Blue Jays doing a nice job of guarding.
Nice try.
Nice job by Tonjes. Almost forces the turnover.
Boy,
Goes out
we've
of
only,
bounds.
is it true we've only scored 4 points this half, or this quarter?
I don't know. That's your job.
I was just asking a question.
I sit with one piece of paper, Suzanne.
But you got the red marker.
I don't anymore. I don't know what I did with it.
It's right here in front of you,
there
maybe.
We go. Yep, that's it. So Blue Jays had to commit the foul because they couldn't get the turnover or the steal. And that was on Tonjes. That'll be her 4th foul.
I've only got her for 2. I guess I missed one there when we were trying to figure out.
Actually, you missed 2, but that's all right. It's okay. Tex with first free throw up and good. Makes it 52-38 with 1:20 to go.
Tex really came alive in the second half because she went scoreless the first.
Tex second free throw, no good. Rebound brought down by Harms. Grell quickly brings it up for the Blue Jays. Grell will go straight to the basket. Nobody touches her.
Shoot. Oh, it's a little hard.
She thought she was going to get touched, but nobody did. Smart play by the Trojans. Just let her go. Rebound comes down to the Trojans. Stolen away by
Grell.
Pike and Grell. Grell's going to give it another chance, but this time it is knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. 58.9 seconds to go, 38-52. It'll be Blue Jay basketball underneath their basket. Comstock will inbound. Blue Jays line up across the lane from each other. Whoa, into Tonjes. Looks like a little dance they do there. Pike puts up a three-pointer, nails it.
Nice.
Splash. Yeah, it's just
Bingo.
I'm not feeling it, Suzanne.
No, not splash.
You know, we got to try out different words. And that's
Kaboom.
just
I know.
Kaboom? Come
Kaboom.
on.
That's what.
We're going to try different words
not
here.
cook, but I'll think of it here. John Baylor,
Baylor?
says
Yeah.
when a kill goes down.
Kaboom. I might feel that a little bit more. Splash,
Kaboom?
I'm just not.
No.
41-52 as
Okay.
Comstock picks up her first foul. 36.2 seconds. At the line to shoot 2 is Tagle. Tagle's first free throw rolls around. No good.
Platteview really has not shot that many free throws tonight.
Tagle's second free throw, no good. Too hard.
Oh, wow.
But Roseland gets the rebound. And Plattview's just going to dribble around with it. Blue Jays going to try to get a steal. Blue Jays hustling all over the court, trying to get a steal. Platteview just passing it around. Stobie at the top. Oh, Comstock almost gets a steal from the backside. Grell and Tonjes trying to get his trap. 11 seconds, 10 seconds.
And Comstock fouls.
Comstock will get her second foul and put Stobie at the line to shoot 2. 41-52, exactly 10 seconds to go in the game. First free throw up and good, makes it 53. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Pike. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Grill, 4 seconds. Comstock puts up a shot and nails it, actually. So it'll be to end the game, the Trojans over the Blue Jays with the score of 43-53. Stay tuned, folks, as we will get you the final stats from our statistician, Mark Adele.
Well, we can do unofficial ones here.
And then we will get things set up and turned over.
Yeah, I think the key to Platteview in the second half was right here. Tex decided to wake up and come alive because she hit 3 threes and 3 free throws. So she comes in and does all of her scoring in two quarters and ends up with 12. And Stobie, let's see, she had 5, 10, 15 points. And those two are going to be your biggest scorers. Well, no. Weeblehouse had 11. And she was kind of quiet the second half, so her and Tex kind of flip-flopped during that. And then Rosalind, 8, ended up with 9. She was quiet in the fourth quarter, which I thought we did a pretty good job of shutting them down. So, now for the Blue Jays, our leading scorer was Olivia Pike with 17. Nice game by her.
Yeah.
Very nice. I could have missed 1 or 2 in there when we were texting back and forth. And then Tonjas, believe it or not, had 10. I felt like her points were kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet points. And then Comstock had 6. Keith had 4. Emma Keith had 2. Grell had 2, and Harms had 2. So, it's just, once again, a lot of 3 points on their side, and we knew that going into the game. You can't let them go, but they did a really nice job of moving the ball around quick and getting those open shots. Was not our best night. I feel like we forced a lot of it tonight. So.
And I feel like we gave them a lot of, second chances. They got a lot of, their offensive rebounds on their end, and that just happened a little bit too much. I think, to what you were saying, to your credit about the 3-pointers, it was like we would kind of then get in Stobie's face, and then, all of a sudden Tex came alive, and then you kind of get in Tex, and then Weeblehouse came alive. So it's, it's kind of one of those things that, they credit to them that they, spread their offense around and had different scores.
Well,
and so it was kind of hard to figure that out.
The thing is they've got a lot of weapons.
Yep.
That's one thing that they do have, and a lot of their weapons, there's a lot of outside shooting. And especially with Tex, I'm not sure how we kept her scoreless in the first half, because, boy, when she was open, she just was nailing them left and right. So that was a credit to our girls that, they knew going in that she was shooting over 100 3-pointers so far this season.
Yeah.
And I don't remember her putting a lot of threes up in the first half. So I think maybe just the way our defense works, it just wasn't there for her. So real quick before we get to Mark, room for improvement.
I think, again, it kind of talked about just, we gave them too many second chances, to get their shots off. And obviously in the beginning, I think what made a difference, they got a little bit better down the road, but our free throws, I think but easy things to fix.
Well, and I think we've talked about this a little bit before. My thought was the rooms of improvement was that it seemed like we were trying to force it inside too much. They would be heavily guarded, and we were still trying to get it in there. And we can't do that, because when we were patient, that one time we were just sitting there going, okay, be patient, it'll be there, and boom, it was there. So
yeah.
I think we kind of resorted, we're kind of moved back a little bit, I feel like, in that category. Okay,
yeah.
We'll go on to things we liked after we have Mark Adele give us the final stats for the game.
Well, I mentioned in the first half that we probably had to knock down some threes. Unfortunately,
they did.
It was Bailey Tex for them that knocked down some threes. And that was a difference as much as anything. That and the fact that we did not take as good a care of the ball in the second half. Okay, numbers. We were 15 of 35 from the game, got more shots, did a better job on the boards, 43%. Just 3 of 11 from 3, 27%. We needed about 3 more threes. We were 10 of 17 from the line, 4 of 4 second half for 59%. They were 18 of 37 from the game. They shot the ball pretty well. They got good shots.
Yeah, they did.
They were 49%, 6 of 18 from 3, 4 of 9 the second half, 33%. They were 10 of 18 from the line, 56%, but they were well below 50% until down the stretch.
Yeah.
And we put the wrong people at the free throw line. I'm not saying, I mean, you could argue both ways of how early to play the foul game, but we needed to put different people at the line, I think, other than Bailey, Tex, and Weeblehouse. They're their 2 best shooters.
Well, and you can't leave Stovall off of that either.
Rebounding, they out-rebounded us 21-19, but in the second half, we out-rebounded them 12-9. They did have 9 offensive rebounds. We had 8. Probably gave up a few too many offensive rebounds. Kate Roseland is a tough matchup for us inside, though. The only real physical player we've got it all inside is Olivia Pike, who's improving by leaps and bounds.
I thought Olivia had probably
one. She was 3 rebounds short of a double-double.
Yeah, she had a really fabulous game tonight.
Turnovers, we turned it over 9 times in the second half for 15 for the game. They turned it over 14. So we got to put this behind us. We are still unbeaten in conference, and they got to remember that. An important game at Raymond Central Friday night.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
talked a little bit about that Raymond Central game because of the fact that Raymond Central is coming in right now is ahead of us in power points, and I know they seed conference not just off of record, correct?
They see off of power points, correct?
Off of power points, because I know in volleyball we ran into that where we had the better record, we were beating teams, but because of power points, because we've played a tough schedule. We have played a really tough schedule. Okay, real quickly, things we liked.
This team just doesn't give up. They keep fighting. They kept coming back. They cut it in the second half, made it a game. But unfortunately, Platteview turned it on again, and they also turned it up. So I just appreciate about this team. They just continue to get better and better week in and week out. And I think that's great because by the end of the season, that's when it really matters.
Well, and two, I know we've said this multiple times that these girls are learning a totally new, different system. They've got a new coach. These Platteview girls have the same coaches last year, which makes a difference in what they're trying to do with the girls. I have seen a huge improvement, I think, in our girls from the first game till now. They still, like we mentioned, resorted back to a little bit of the let's force it inside. But they're learning. They're learning and they're getting better. And I agree with you. And we said that multiple times in volleyball that they just don't give up. They hang in there and they're very resilient, which you need to be. You need to be. So once again, Platteview. Before I sign off, I once again want to thank our 2 students that were up here to help us with this whole production, Logan Yingling and Michael Koslow. Without them, it quite honestly would not have happened, not even close to happening. So we greatly appreciate them taking out their evening to come and help us out. We're going to just take a short break here and be sure and come back because this is going to prove to be a great one coming up. You've got the number 3 in Class B Trojans, Platteview Trojans, going up your number 1 in Class C1, Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. So take a short break and be sure and come back because Jordan and Dan will be on with the call for you. For Kendra Craven, I'm Suzanne Sapp. Thanks for spending part of your evening with us and have a great rest of the one and cheer those boys on to victory.